What's up, gangy? I'm here with Berna, and today we're going to go do the 4x4x48 challenge. 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. We've made a plan, so we've got all the legs. I've recently had lots of issues with shin splints, and I also have only been training for this for 4 months. Before those 4 months, I've not done anything at all. I've got a plan. If the going gets tough, this is my plan. Not the tennis balls.
3.2, walking 3.2, running. This is the objective of us, and it's hard, bro. Always it's hard, but never it's impossible. It's stay hard.
Right, stay hard. It's never
harder,
impossible. It's a little cold. Here we are. We're just starting the first lap. I can't see because the the torch is so bright. But we're starting the first leg. The adrenaline's pumping. Okay, it's gonna get real tedious. All right, real fast. We're just going up and down the same stretch again and again. We'll push through. Fixing the shoes. Probably a K&a-half in. Adrenaline still surging. Just get it. We're starting the second half of leg number 1. Yeah. Okay, this is the march portion. We're gonna have a brisk pace of walking. All right, let's get right to it.
Like if it's like in the middle of the night and I'm sleeping, you need to put a bucket of water and like throw at me, or like make this at me. And if I didn't woke up, and if I don't woke up, bro, you get the bed and like wrong. Yeah, like I can't sleep in the middle of the night. If I say I woke up in the middle of the night, I woke up. Don't have like excuse, bro. Don't have excuse.
No excuse.
Yeah, never.
That's right.
Yeah, bro. So when you throw the bucket of water in me, I don't need like take a shower. It's good. Yeah, stay hard.
Stay hard.
Always you have like your mind will give you like excuses. Always. But like if you want to do, you do. But if you don't want, you put like a lot of excuse for don't do.
Yeah, you'll be rationalizing your way out of it, thinking,
like,
I don't want to do it because of this, that, and the other thing.
Yeah, and like, maybe not today, but the phrase is one day or day one.
Day one.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day. One thing is true. We will be champion one day. One day, yeah. Like train and every day wake up in the early every day and like do our best, and one day we will. Yeah. You choose. It's your choice.
It's not up to us to make the decision for you. It's not up to no internet guru. It's down to you. Are you gonna do it?
Yeah, bro. Like in economics, we have the law of demand, and here we have the law of the life. If you say. For you, like, I will run tomorrow, you need to run tomorrow. It's the law of the life. Not law of the man, it's law of the life.
Why do you go to the gym?
Why you go to the gym? Like, you have like, for a strong body, for health, but always you need like a lot of whys. Why you do this, why you do that. So like, you need like 5 whys or 6 whys, depends. But like, I'm going to the gym for a strong body, for the girl seat. Not, bro, not.
A little bit.
Yeah. yeah. But like for you strong, and for strong mental, and like strong physically, for live more time. Why live more time? For spend more time with your sons, for spend more time with your wife. You know, like all things like you have like a good principle, like a good why for do these things. Because if you have a good why, if you have a really good and bigger why, you like, maybe today I do. No, because I have a stronger why.
When you're mapping out what you're doing, think, why are you doing it? That'll give you a sense of a reason to be disciplined.
Yeah, and if you have like the whys from heaven, you never stop, bro. Because like if you say, oh, I got the gym, because Jesus need strong sons in the earth, strong sons strong sons for preaching and for talk to the people about Jesus and for like get the word for all peoples. So that's it, bro. That's it. You need a better why from heaven, because you never will stop. Choose your why and
Do right.
stay hard.
What's good?
Here.
We're outside. We've just finished leg number 1 of the Goggins 4x4x48 challenge.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Me, it's like I'm feeling really good, but it's like we need to enjoy the second and do your best. Do our best, because yeah, we run, we walk, yeah, we finish.
We'll fight them on the beaches. We'll fight them on the sand.
But we never
Surrender.
Never. We can walk, or we can run, and we can walk, but we never stop.
Never stop. Never stop.
Let's go, guys.
We're gonna go do probably 15 minutes, 20 minutes worth of stretches.
Yeah.
Shower, crash, out. We listened to Lady Gaga like that whole time. Poker Face was just on repeat. So Berna's had to pull out, so he's no longer going.
Like all sides in your life had the good sides and bad sides, and you just see the good sides. Be positive.
Stay positive.
And stay hard.
Leg 1 is done. I've just finished my stretches. I'm about to go get a snack. But like Lex Friedman, I'm going to do the ritual of saying something I'm grateful for after each leg. So it's got to be the homies, the fellas. Cold shower, freshen up, all done. And for less than 2 hours of sleep, then back at it. It's 12:06. Barely slept. Going through all the things that is gonna happen or I could do just the next 44 hours in front of me, but I woke up to Wiley, so it's okay. It's 12:12. It's dark as, but we're back on the road. Let's get it. Leg number 2. I wonder how much faster I would go if I had a ramjet strapped to my back. Oh, I'm going off the road again. I'm back on the road. First half of leg 2 done. Now we're on the march. Trying to stay on the path. I'm starting to get a couple of niggles in my hip and ankle, but I'm confident that as we progress, they'll fade. That is the light pollution of Tauranga over the shelter. And then there's just nothing in the other direction. I can't wait until it's daylight so that I can see the roadkill that I'm trying to dodge. The black tar seal. Can't see anything on it at the moment. Leg 2 done. Now what I'm thinking is I need to get as much sleep as possible to eliminate fatigue. Quick shower, boom, rehydrate, straight back to bed. I don't think I have too much to be worried about in terms of getting the stitch and such. I think more a total fatigue will set in later on, and how bad it'll get will just compound. I nearly forgot I got to say something I'm grateful for. So I would say it's got to be the whānau. I can't say the mates in the first round, and I'll say the whānau. It's 4:11 in the morning. I'm up before the enemy. Proper Jocko times. What I've done between now and last time was put my shoes and socks in the hot water cupboard just to let them dry off a bit, warm up, because I noticed when I put them on last time they were getting a bit damp. I think I'll be doing that for the rest of the challenge. We're back Leg number 3. Up before the enemy. Let's go. Half of that leg, leg number 3, all done. Now we're going to do the other half in quick march, brisk pace. See if we can't stay on the road in the dark. I was right about the niggles earlier, by the way. They fade like within the first 400, 300 meters of each half of a leg. I think running agitates something different to walking. Running, I can feel it more in the top of my shins with the shin splints, but walking, get a bit more in either the hip. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, there's way more stars than the camera can pick up. Even more than that. Pretty cool. Playing with a bit of fire here. So I got to be wary of pets and also any fellas that might want to have a skid around here. I've got to stay off the road because I'm not wearing fluoro. I don't have a high vis on. They're not going to see me at all. So I'm just being a bit careful. Just aware of my surroundings. I didn't have my phone out, so you missed all that. But I was warranted in my care as a mutt came streaming out at me from across the road. Could have been far worse. The cicadas have started up. That's leg 3 done. I'm about to do stretches. Might jump in the pool as the sun rises over the top. Sun doesn't rise until 7, so I'm probably gonna miss it. I think I'll just shower, bed, same as the last 2 legs. That's leg number 3. Gonna go crash. Something I'm grateful for. Would have to be that I'm in a position where I have all of this equipment between Strava and being able to record it on my phone. Fresh New Balance shoes, good home base, you know, that is able to help me get through this challenge reasonably well. I would say definitely, yeah, my equipment, the things I have at my disposal. I'm grateful for that. It's 8 o'clock. This is the first time that I'm feeling a bit drowsy getting out of bed, but it doesn't matter because we're gonna do it anyway. It's 8:30, so we're starting a little bit later than I would have liked, but that's alright, we get right back to it. It's daylight, we can see where we're going this time. Leg 4 starting. After this, we'll be a third of the way through. Let's go! That was all, mate. So I'm not expecting anything from this. The world doesn't owe me anything. It doesn't even owe me completion. But regardless of what I expect, I'm going to do. I'm just going to do, you know? I don't know if that'll be alright for YouTube, but that hedgehog is an example of what I was trying to avoid stepping in last night. Leg 4, baby. I will not tolerate any distraction. Not having any of that. I don't care. I'm on the path. I'm doing the 4x4x48. They will be blocked. Leg 4 all done. Now on to stretch and brekkie. The thing I'm grateful for is the breakfast of champions. Of course, Wheat Bix and a bunch of other things on top of it. I'm feeling a little bit sore, so as per my recovery plan, I'm going to see if I can get a little bit of sleep. It will be less than an hour worth of sleep, but that'll be okay. Just to try and get my body back in line. I know from past experience, whenever I'm pushing my body in into a strange sleep schedule, what tends to happen is I feel a little bit sick, and that's culminated just recently with a bit of bile rising in the back of my throat. But, that's alright, we lock in. Alright, gangy, it's 1:45. I'm about to start leg 5. We're still locked in. I've woken up about half an hour later than I would like to, but that's alright. These things happen. What I'm thinking is if I'm feeling up to it, later on I might still do the whole 6.44 kilometers in a jog. I reckon I could do that. Maybe later on though. I'm also thinking if I'm up to it, I'll use my last 4 hours to go beyond the 4x4x48 and break the 80 kilometer mark, even though I don't have to. Just going past the hedgehog roadkill, I wonder if flies go to sleep at night, because I didn't notice any last night, but there's a whole lot over the hedgehog now, unless of course it was a recent kill and wasn't there during the night. And you'd be like, well, of course you can't notice any because it's all dark. Well, you'd be wrong, because I'm not even looking at the hedgehog going past it now, and I can hear the buggers. Interesting question there. Anyways, put down in the comment section who you think shot JFK. I'd like to know what you have to say about that issue. I'm really getting the sense that the leg after this is my halfway point. So I'm looking forward to that. It's a real milestone, and I'm not too far off. I mean business. Nice, nearly getting run over. All on a day's work. Just another day at the office. This is easy. Easy. I'm really just saying that. I can feel fatigue start to set in. But when I get in the rhythm, I'm in the rhythm, One of these fellas has just come back from the water. I can smell smoked fish wafting in on the breeze. It's a beautiful day. It's ended up a little bit overcast, but nothing wrong with that. Could be out on the water right now, but I'm here. No rest for the wicked. Now you might be thinking, Fraser, why on earth are you sleeping so much? It's for maximum recovery. In addition to that, this is my focus right now. The 4x4x48 challenge, that's all I'm doing. Laser-like focus. And I think in order to do something of high caliber and be successful at something, you need to be able to focus at it. That's just what I reckon anyways. The thing I'm grateful for this leg is podcasts. Podcasts are great. Let's put music under that umbrella as well. I don't really listen to audiobooks. The umbrella of sound entertaining sound. That's what I'm grateful for. I've just noticed I've got my first blister. Can't feel it, couldn't feel it on the run, so it's not a problem yet. Should be okay. It's at about this time as well where all the legs start kind of fading into one another. What's been happening over the course of today, as I finish runs, there is increasingly less time between when I finish a run and start the next leg. I started off getting 2 hours sleep, and now for the last 2 legs I've done, I'm getting less than an hour's sleep. So it's knocking down. That's probably due, like, it is the daytime, so it's understandable. But if I can maximize recovery time and get back on top of that, it'll make the whole journey a lot easier for me. That's got to be the least recovery time. The least recovery time so far. But we're back at it. We're starting leg number 6 in the running half. Now, Berna's not joining us because he managed to injure himself. That's alright though, because I went into this challenge thinking that I would be doing it alone. Knee joints are having a bit of pain though, and I think next time I got to loosen up my laces a bit. Something I haven't actually looked at all is the weather, because going into this I just said to myself, I'm gonna do it rain or shine, and the weather's been pretty good so far. I've been pretty lucky with it. We're in autumn at the moment and I haven't had a problem with how it's been. Look at this running weather. It's been close to overcast all day, which is pretty much ideal because you're not getting rained on, but you don't have the heat of the sun in full force glaring down at you. I'm starting the second half of leg 6 now. In the turnaround, I really got the feeling that I could just go for a bunch of water, you know, drinking that. So the effects of fatigue I'm definitely feeling, but I'm not going to have water until after this leg, and I'm going to try to not hydrate between the halves of the legs. I just have to do it one more time. Everything that I've just done, all the legs, just one more time. That's what I'm thinking about right now. Running down, at one point my abdomen was seizing up with a stitch, just a light one, so I want to avoid that if I can going into the second half of the challenge. But I'm just thinking, everything I've just done, I just have to double it. I mean, how hard can that possibly be, right? Cat Williams said that humans and transportation have a love story. Now, I am currently engaging in the most primal version of said transportation. Using legs. Using my wai-wai. Humans have been doing this since our inception. But that doesn't mean that it is so easily tamed. Tame the beast within. Tame your inner female dog. That's leg 6 all done. I tell you what I'm grateful for is the nice weather. It's been very good so far. Here's hoping it keeps up, but who knows. What the plan is now, I was going to go to quiz night, but I've decided against it because it's kind of a stupid idea. Going back to that idea of laser-like focus, that's what I'm doing. Okay, this ultramarathon is what I'm doing. Nothing else. Despite how legendary it would be to get a piss up in the middle of doing an ultra, I'm not doing anything else. This is it. I'm staying focused. I've had dinner. Same story as before. Shower, bed, and then doing all that I've just done once over. So next time I'm running will be just after 8 o'clock. I'm feeling pretty tight right now, so we'll push through that. I've just noticed I've started to get a lump on the bridge of my foot. So that could be, maybe I'm having shoelaces too tight or something. Just from running, the impact might be causing the lump. About to start leg 7. I'm moving slow. It's dark. Temperature's dropped. Let's get it. Let's go. It's cold. It's drizzly. I'm limping, but I reckon that I'll straighten that out as we go. Leg number 7. On the second half of leg 7, I started off with a heavy limp just there. Fading as I get into the rhythm. We'll be alright. I'm going to have a snack. I'm going to stretch. Going to see if I can find some newspaper or something similar to stick into my shoes to dry them out, because there's been a bit of drizzle. I've been going through wet grass, so that'll be nice if I can step into dry shoes in a couple hours. The thing I'm grateful for this time is the perfect alignment of all the planets that allow us to exist. I'd say that's pretty mean. If it was off by the smallest amount, it would be good night, nurse. Say goodbye. Oh God. So that's what I'm grateful for. The galactic perfection that allows for our existence. I was just walking down the hallway, and then boom! Big pain in my knee. But we're gonna push through. We're gonna go to bed. See if we can get an hour's sleep. Then back at it at 12 for leg 8. Less than half an hour's sleep. I have put a bit of masking tape over the torch so I get less blinded as I'm running. We do some basic dynamic stretches. About to start leg 8. Really getting into the meat and potatoes of it now. The time is 12:12, and the joint in my right leg giving me absolute beans, but we push on. It's irrelevant, right? I'm gonna get around this gate and then I'm gonna start running leg 8. I can hear a possum in the distance, but it's all my neighbours. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do this and whack one on the head. At the moment, as you can see, I'm not in a great shape right now as I start this run, but as the blood starts pumping, hopefully I get a bit of adrenaline. The limp starts fading. It has taken me more than a quarter of the running half of leg 8 for me to reach this semblance of a jog. What I've been doing is clenching my fists like so, so that I'm digging my fingernails into my palm to divert my brain's attention from pain in my legs to pain there in my palm. It's having some effect, however minimal. Just trying anything I can to get up to a reasonably nice jogging pace to make it. I've just finished the run, paused for a few seconds to log it on Strava. Now we're on to walking, but I'm right back at that limp again, so hopefully it straightens itself out like it did during the run eventually. I have a temptation. There is liquor, there is paracetamol beside my bed, but I reckon if discovering things about myself is a part of this escapade, then how on earth am I going to learn and pioneer the wilderness when I am numb to myself and to the environment? For that reason, I'm resisting the temptation to block out how my body feels, how it's reacting to such grueling exercise, pushing my body, learning what I'm capable of, and also reminding myself that this is only a fraction of that, a fraction of my potential. Like, don't get me wrong, this is nothing. People do like Moab, massive trails. This pales in comparison, but it's big for me. It's exciting, but it's also painful, I guess. Nothing worth doing is easy, except for this. It's all in here. It's all psychological warfare. The dead silence of night. You can hear the wildlife. You can hear some cicadas, a cricket here and there, possums every now and then. Stars are out. Probably can't see them, but they're very nice looking, as per. Good stuff. The snap of a branch, a rustle of leaves while there is no wind, the trickle of water down a gully. I don't think I've seen this view before, or taken much notice of it anyways. City lights. There are 2 plumes of smoke, actually. Must be some kind of plant to be making that much smoke. What I'm grateful for this leg is it's got to be hot pools. They're just really nice. They're really relaxing. Good for conversation, chill time, good socializer. Yeah, hot pools. It's bedtime now, but like last night, I'm going to not eat, only drink. I'm just going to maximize my sleep, as opposed to protein and carb intake. I don't remember if I did a thing that I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that tea was prepared. That was nice. Woke up for leg 9. I'm not doing my laces nearly as tightly as I did at the start, because there's now a lump on the bridge of my feet from the laces or from running something. I'm looking forward to getting past this one, because it means I will only have a quarter of the challenge left. It's 4:15. There ain't nothing for it. This is just something that I have to do, regardless of anything. Regardless of the temperature, regardless of how my body feels. I'm about to switch on Strava to running. Alright. I'm starting leg 9. Leg 9. I'm struggling. I was shaking beforehand with the cold and a bit ago, a few hundred meters back. So I assume that's the cold. Having to lock in. There is no past, there is no future, there is only right now. Me and this quarter of leg 9, and after that I can't think too far ahead after that, because otherwise I'm given ground in this psychological war. I tell you what, this experience is incredibly humbling. For the first time in the whole ultra, I am having chafing problems as we near the end of the first half of leg 9. Second half of leg 9, just strolling down the road. That's all there is to it. Nothing fancy, nothing superfluous. One foot in front of the other. Unlike last night, I have passed a couple of trucks, one or two. I think increasingly towards the end, filming will take a bit of a back seat as the miles get increasingly grueling. I'm approaching the end of leg 9 now. Just ran into a lovely, what looks like a golden retriever on the road. Pretty nearly done. When I get into the rhythm of it, it's okay. I'm at the point where it's no longer I'm doing this because I want to be doing it. I'm now doing it because I have to be doing it. Leg 9 all done. Stretches done. Shower, water, bed. To do. The thing I'm grateful for this time is my blister that appeared earlier has not exacerbated at all, and I haven't noticed any new ones. I'm going to alright. I can't slow down or I'll just crash. I need to keep moving until I'm in bed. Sleep time. And then 3 more. 3 more to go. It's 8:30 and we're starting leg 10. No excuses. Just commit. There's no passion. There is only do. It's just me and the universe out here. Part 2, leg 10. Walking. Keeping on. keeping on. Not much else to it. What I've been doing is tricking my brain so that effectively back after leg 9 I was thinking, well, I really only have 2 more legs because the third one is kind of different. The last part of the challenge is kind of different. It's separate. I don't have anything after it. Okay, so I have 2 then. But now I've almost completed the 10th part of the challenge. I basically only have 1 more because this one's basically over. The last part, don't have any after it. I can be more chill about it, although I do think I want to break the 80 kilometer mark, although I don't think I'll be running the entire leg 11. I'm going to give the entire of leg 12 a go. That's how I feel at the moment. I feel like I could run the entirety of leg 12. I'm feeling it out as I go. It's all mind games, but we push through. We're gonna have a good breakfast and see what happens. Leg 10 done, out of the way. The thing I'm grateful for is gonna be boats. Grateful for boats. They're pretty cool. Leg number 11. Running stage. If you can call this running. I really just want to document as much as I can and as much as I remember to, so that I can empower the viewer, you, with the tools, with the information to go forth and do this yourself, if you want. Because, you know, like, what even is exhaustion? I hardly even know it. Leg 11. Nearly done. Just that 1 bit more, and then another bit, and another. It's about this point, nearing being done a quarter of leg 11, when I'm thinking, oh, maybe I ought to go and just walk. I could just walk. But no, blocked. Thought has been blocked. I will not have any of that. Weakness. We carry on. I have the stitch. Stop being a little bit. We're on the second half of leg 11. It's tough. I feel sick right now. I won't be surprised at all if I puke. Hopefully I can get it on camera. Well, it doesn't matter though. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping for nothing. Unless my body fails me. Totally shuts down. Again, kind of nice weather like there was yesterday. It's far less overcast right where I am, but there's a kind of gentle breeze that makes up for that. The sun isn't quite glaring down. There are clouds that are covering it, although like there's blue sky there, clouds above me, but you've got like, I don't care what the weather's about to do. I don't have any expectation of it. It's not relevant to me. I will continue on, steadfast in my current action, regardless of what the weather does. If something is not going to impact you, then don't let it impact you. Nearly done this half of the 11th leg. We're getting there, and then only one more after that. Looking forward to completion. One more leg, plus maybe a bit more. I don't know if I will do running the whole last leg. That might be a stupid idea. I might get properly injured or something. I don't know. We'll play it by ear. But I'm looking forward to it. It's about all I'm hoping for right now is completion. And it is right within my grasp. Nearly there. There goes the mangy thing. Shut up. Time is about 10 to 2. Leg 11 all done. One more to go. One more. So, the thing I'm grateful for leg 11, I'm grateful that I made a plan before I did this. It's given me some direction, kind of know what I want to do when I get back each time. It's been pretty helpful. I don't know if I could go so far as to say invaluable, but it's been pretty good. Might be a bit lost without it. I might have gone the other way down the road. I'm gonna eat. Hopefully I get a bit of sleep. And then we're back at it for the final time. Leg 12, the last one. We're starting the final run. Now, I'm realistic. It's more like a final hobble, but that's alright. That's why they say I'm on my last legs, because I'm on my last leg, and I am on my last legs. First of all, it's 5:30 instead of 4 o'clock. So we've still got time, but we're starting now because I slept for an hour while my alarm was going. So I've had about an hour 20 worth of sleep, I think, although an hour of that is of dubious quality. My intention is, instead of 3.2 run, 3.2 walk. I want to try and run 10 kilometers and go out with a bang. That will include 2 hill climbs. What I've been doing so far is pretty hilly, but in reality it's just softly undulating. It's not steep. This will be steep. So, good luck to me. And I will just run until the wheels fall off. I don't know if this was obvious. This is the first time I've ever done the 4x4x48 challenge, or any ultramarathon for that matter. Only training for 4 months, and I have never actually run 10k all at one time before, to my knowledge. Get to the end and complete my first 10k in one go at the end of this ultramarathon by David Goggins. If you can talk, you're not pushing yourself hard enough. That's the ethos I subscribed to in that last leg. Didn't record like anything for the rest of that. I just had to lock in, go to do some recovery, drink, eat. I'm exhausted. I just had the lock-in. That's the longest run I've ever done. I just got to get up, get some water. The 4x4x48 is all done. Time now, 6:42. I'm gonna stretch and go into the pool.
Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Gun man. Gun yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo.
I'm leaving.
Oh, yo, yo.
As
Oh, yo.
for the actual
Oh, yo. Oh, yo. Oh, yo. Oh, yo. Oi, oi. Oi, oi. Chick, chick, chick. Oi, oi, oi. Chick, chick. Oi, chick, chick. Oi, oi, oi. Chick, chick. Oi, 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 oi. Yeah, see you guys.
back to you in the studio.